Hey, if you're interested to see how Mrs Vee is doing on her debt-free journey, stay tuned. Channel, how's everybody doing today? In this video, Miss V is going to be giving you like a 90-day update on our debt-free journey. Originally, when I started the journey, I was giving you guys a 30-day update at the end of every month. But since then, we started in August of 2018, and this is November 2019. Since then, we have paid off. I got to look at my little chart I got here. I got a chart documenting our journey. Since then, we have paid off 4 credit cards, 1 personal loan, and as of today, 1 car loan. And if you're not familiar with me, I am Miss V, and Miss V, my channel focuses on ways to help you save money. And in order for me to save money, I decided to also pay off our consumer debt. And we are following the Dave Ramsey snowball plan. That's where you list all your debt from smallest balance to largest balance. And you start with the smallest balance. And as you pay that payment off, the smallest balance, you take that payment and you roll it over to the next balance for your next, debt. And so we've been doing that ever since August of 2018. But when we originally started out, our challenge was getting on a budget, and that's very challenging. I'll be honest with you. Dave Ramsey says it takes about 90 days, and he's right. It did take us about 3 months to actually adjust to being on a budget, because you're so used to doing things a certain way. Most of us, we don't want to change, even if it is for our future. Let's just keep it real. My husband was a little more hesitant than I was, but in the end, he really saw the benefits. When you start seeing your balances increase in your savings account, and when you just change different habits to where you have more money in your budget, you will be more willing to do it. And plus, this is for you. This is something you decided to do. Nobody else can pressure you into do it. This is a decision you made for your future. So let me go ahead and get rid of all the cliches. I already know we gonna die owing someone. We understand that. That's not what we're doing. What we're saying is we're not gonna die owing everybody. Understand? What we're saying is we're not gonna die. We don't want to die owing all these credit companies. We know we're gonna always have life. Well, if you someone who does believe in life insurance, you're going to always have life insurance. You're going to always have utility bills. You're going to always have car insurance. Those things you can't pay off. We understand that. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is we want to pay off all of our consumer debt. And we want to change how we spend our money. Because as Christians, we realize that there are many doctrines on how we should be spending our money. So that's what Miss V and her husband are doing. We're not encouraging other people to do it. This is just what we're doing. And the purpose of me making this video is to encourage those who want to be encouraged. It is not to try to convince you to do it. So now that we got all that out the way, let's go ahead and get to the progress. So we made the decision to put our debt-free journey on hold because we had some obstacles that came to our life financially. I'm sure y'all can relate. We found some termite damage in our home. So quite naturally, you got to get the exterminator out. You got to pay the exterminator. So we got to decide if you're going to pay them in one payment or if you're going to make monthly payments. So we decided to do the monthly payments, and we decided to go ahead and keep the exterminator even after they've gotten rid of the termites. And so once you get rid of the termites, then you got to fix the damage that the termites has done, which we have to do next. So we had to put all of our extra money towards that. Video coming soon. I got a requested video to show. I will show the moment I saw the differences in my wood around my window trim to the moment we got rid of the termite, and then the moment we fixed everything. So that's a requested video from one of my supportive subscribers, that video is coming soon. You know, if it's not something you want to watch, just don't watch it. But for those of you who are interested, just know that Miss V is working on that video. So back to the debt-free journey. So we put it on hold to put all of our money towards debt, because we have to realize, even though you have goals, sometimes you're going to get off track. Well, Miss V is here to tell you you can always get back on track. Don't be discouraged by getting off track. That's with anything in life. You can get back on track. So in the time that we were saving the money and getting rid of the termites, we still, of course, made our monthly payments. And in making your monthly payments, eventually you're going to pay something off. So eventually I still made that last payment on my car payment. So we paid off 2 car loans. Well, the first car loan, we had paid it off before we started the journey. So still, we paid off 2 car loans. We have 1 left to do. So I'm proud of that. Yay! And so I'll insert some comments showing you how me sharing my debt-free journey has inspired some people. That's what I do it for. You know, it's not so much to come on here to tell your business, but it's always about helping somebody else. So we are still at a standstill as far as our debt, paying off our debt, because we still have to actually get the damage that was done to our home fixed. And that's what I want to come on here and share with you guys. Even if you have to go a different route, you can still stay on task, still stay focused. So the whole time that we were still putting our money towards getting rid of the termites, we still had those discipline. We were still disciplined as far as our budget. So we were still on the debt-free journey. We just were not actively paying off a particular debt. So now I'll go ahead and tell you what debt we will be tackling once we get our home repaired. I'm working on the Lowe's credit card. I owe them like $1,200 now. So as you can see, Lowe's is the next one. So I got an arrow going down. Mortgage is the last one. My goal was to pay it off by 2021. God is still able, so I'm still believing him for that. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to let these things that I see with my natural eye discourage me, because that's why the Bible says, be not conformed to the world, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So my mind tells me that God is still going to do it. Of course, the world tells me it's not, because you have all these obstacles, but I'm not focusing on the world. So that's what Miss V has going on right now. And remember, I can, so can you, do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You have to have the faith. And along with the faith, you have to believe it. You have to believe. You have to see, like I see my life. I see us debt free. I see us being able to give homeless people more than $10. I see us being able to provide a place for them, even if it is one of my family members. I see that in the future. That's the purpose of, that's another reason why we're paying off our debt, so we can be good stewards of our money that God has blessed us with. He's not blessing us with this money just for me to go do all these Dollar Tree hauls and go buy all this stuff. You know, of course, I still do those things, but I'm just saying. The thing is, he's blessing us with this money. That's why he gives you more than enough for you to share. So I have decided, we have decided, me and my husband as a whole, to be good stewards of our money. Now, we're not paying off our debt just to floss. We're not paying off all our debt just to have a bunch of money to brag about. We're not paying off all our debt just to give our money to people who not trying. That's not what our money is for. The Spirit is going to tell us who to give the money to when it's time. And as we become millionaires, not when or if, as we become millionaires, see what I'm saying? We're going to be a blessing to somebody else. That's the purpose of this debt-free journey. So that's my inspiration for the video. So back to what I was saying. So this is my inspirational board. As I was, on the debt-free hole, I still looked at this to give me inspiration. I looked at how far we have come. That's what gave me my inspiration. So do whatever you need to do. Make you a chart. Put you some pictures in your phone. Whatever you need to do to keep you motivated. But realize that there will be obstacles. There will be obstacles. There will be obstacles. Just know that. There will be obstacles. Don't let the obstacles discourage you. So My husband and I, we will be debt free. I say 2021. Whatever God says. He may say 2020. He may say tomorrow. But that's just what I have predicted 2021. That's to kind of motivate me to push harder. I have to give myself a date, which I probably should stop doing that, but that has worked for me so far, so I'm going to keep doing it until God say otherwise. But anyway, so that's it. Miss V has just come by here to motivate you. I like to motivate people even when I'm going through, because you can't just stop doing God work just because you got a few problems. You know, the purpose of the problem is to strengthen you for better. So that's it. So we are still actively on the debt-free journey. But right now we're getting ready to do some home repairs, and then we'll get started again. So we'll have more updates. I'll start back with the 30-day updates in 2020. So this is Miss V, continuing to show you love. And I'm always, always, always help you save on some of the things you need to get some of the things you want. Don't let somebody else tell you what you can't do. Don't let the world tell you that. Believe God for what he says. Believe God. Have faith and believe it. If you have faith but you don't believe it, what's the point? You have faith that he will do it, but you don't believe. You have faith that he can do it, but you don't believe he will do it. That don't make sense. Think about it. So in the comment section, let me know, are you paying off debt, or are you someone who don't care about debt? Let's talk about it. I just want to know. So this Miss V, I'm going to continue to show you love. And I'm always, always, always help you save on some of the things you need so you can get some of the things you want. Thank you and have a nice day.